Alrighty guys, so this is my setup. I love it. I got this for Christmas and I know I'm going to get tons of questions of where I got this big beautiful thing, and to be honest you will not find one exactly like this because this one was custom built by my dad, so you won't find one exactly like this, but the actual desk is from Office Depot, so if you want to buy the desk and if you have a handyman around who can build a mirror and some lighting on it, then go ahead and do that. But yeah, so this is a desk but the mirror and the lighting and stuff is attached to it. It was built by my dad, so yeah. So on the bottom I just have this little storage bin that has some electronic stuff in it, really not important to this video. And then on this side I store my little trainer case or whatever that I got from Sephora a while back. And I'm going to start from this corner and then go down and over and up. So yeah, or maybe if I turn the lights on you can see it better. Yeah. So starting from this corner, I have my mirror, which is what I usually bring down here when I'm doing my makeup, but it's up there for now while we're filming, and I don't remember where I got that. I think it was literally just from CVS. And then this bin is from Walmart. You saw this in my last storage and makeup collection video, and this was like the only one that I had. So in the top drawer, I just have some lashes, if you can see that. Yeah, I just have some lashes in there and then some Halloween stuff that I had from last Halloween. So that's the first drawer. This drawer is all my single eyeshadows or my tiny little palettes that they're not huge so I can store them. So I can't really go through all of this because I have so much. But I have L'Oreal, I have a Eye Studio by Maybelline, more Maybelline, some L'Oreal, I have a Physicians Formula thing, LA Colors, some e.l.f. ones, Hard Candy, L'Oreal, there's my MAC Steamy that I use, I have some pigments from NYX, I have an Editor's Pick, another Hard Candy single, I have a NYX Smoky Look Claire's little eye glitter thing, another pigment, a little HIP blue cream eyeshadow or eyeliner. I have this is from Profusion. It's just like a eyeshadow palette. Some more e.l.f. and then I have some of these little things. More e.l.f. More e.l.f. I have a little Dior, or what is this? I don't even know what this is. Oh, Deandra, not Dior. And then I have a Jane Quad, some LA Colors, more Claire's, another LA Colors, some more Maybelline. I have a Sephora cream eyeliner, some Ulta back there, some glitter back there, and some more L'Oreal. And that's pretty much it for that one. That's just all like my singles, eyeshadows, and stuff like that. And then the next drawer is my foundations, so I'm going to go through this quickly. I have the Superstay Makeup, the Revlon Whipped, Neutrogena Skin Clean, or Healthy Skin, my bad. This is the Neutrogena Skin Clearing. I have a Revlon Color Stay back there. I have a Fit Me. I have my Locket Tattoo, the Kat Von D. I have some CoverGirl Clean. My favorite one right now, which is the CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous. I have some True Matches, the L'Oreal True Matches over here. Another Neutrogena Shine Control, and another Revlon Color Stay. So that's all my foundations in there. So next shelf down, I have the second little storage thing that I had from my other video, which I also got from Walmart. They're pretty cheap. In here I just have some tape because I haven't filled all these drawers out yet because I don't have enough makeup. But the second drawer in this little thing, I'm going to pull it out a little bit. These are some blushes. I have CoverGirl, 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 a Broken Wet n Wild, and another Wet n Wild. This is the Heather Silk, and then I have like a e.l.f. cream blush. Don't know what color that's in. That is in Golden Peach. And yeah, these are in classic color Iced Plum. And this one is in Soft Mink. And that Wet n Wild one was the Mellow Wine. And then this one is a Feel Natural in Mauve. I love this one. That's by L'Oreal actually, not CoverGirl, my bad. And then this is just more blushes. These are like my tinier blushes, like in the circle or little square ones. So those are kind of like my big ones, and then these are like my tinier ones. I don't know, I'm weird with like organizations. But I have two Milani baked blushes, one in Tastico Mauve, and then this one is in the Luminoso, I don't know. But yeah, that one's really pretty. Both of those are actually really pretty. I have a Fit Me. I have some NYX. I love those little tiny NYX blushes. They're amazing. I have an e.l.f. that's in the hot pink, and then I have a Bouncy blush and one from Forever 21. And then I have an IT Cosmetics in Matte Sweet Apple, like that one. So these are all my littler blushes, and I love them. Next drawer down, don't have anything in there besides these two little eyebrow crayon things or pencils. One is by NYX and one is by Revlon. I don't even use those at all anymore since I found my Milani though, so I pretty much don't use that drawer for anything. And then this bottom drawer is my chapsticks and my lash glues. So I have the Lash Grip, I don't know who that's by, but I got it in like with some eyelashes, and then I have my Duo adhesive, and then I have some Figs and Rouge Balm I got that in a glossy box. I think I got most of this in a glossy box. I got that in a glossy box too. This Smith's Rosebud Salve. I have just a Nivea Smoothers, the normal one. I have a Nivea Shimmer, which is like a pink color and it's really pretty. I have some Burt's Bees over here. This is in Fig, it's a lip shimmer, and then I have the normal Burt's Bees tinted lip balm in Red Dahlia, and then I have my favorite one, which is just the like original chapstick, which is like, I'm dropping everything, which is just like the normal kind. But yeah, so that is that drawer. Over here in this little bin, I don't know where I got this little thing. It's just like a random little, I have no idea what this is or where I got it. It just kind of came to me one day and I thought that I could put my palettes in here. So I'm going to take this out and put this right here for now. So these are all my eyeshadow palettes. Back here I have a Shani Cosmetics. It's like a shimmer palette, and then this one, people ask me about it all the time because I use it a lot in my tutorials, and it looks like this. This is what I use for like my really colorful looks, and I got this as a gift from Romwe, and it like has no name on it, no like brand or anything, so I have no clue what to tell people. It's just like an unknown palette. I don't know who's it by or anything. I just know that Romwe gave it to me as a gift, so yeah. Then I have my Sigma Paris palette. And then I have my Lorac Pro, or Lorac, I don't know ever how to say that. And then I have the two Naked palettes, which that one's my mom's, but I kind of keep it down here because I'm way more into makeup than she is, and I use it way more often. So yeah, two Naked palettes, and then I have my little Too Faced Natural Eye palette, which I love. And yeah, that's all my eyeshadow palettes. Ugh. It's heavy sometimes. Whoa. Alrighty, so moving down to my first eyeshadow brush container, I'm not positive where I got this little brush holder because it's hard to know where I got most of this stuff since all of it was a Christmas present. I didn't buy anything myself, but I did ask my mom. She said that some of it was from the Container Store, some of it was from Amazon, and some of it was from eBay. So I will try to find the links to all these makeup storage holders, but if I don't find them, you're just gonna have to do some research and look around on the internet and see if you can find them. I'm really sorry that I don't have the exact things yet because I just don't know where they were purchased since they were gifts. So my apologies for that. But moving on, I'm actually really like picky about how I have these brushes organized. I have all of my Shani Cosmetic brushes in this one. I have all my e.l.f. brushes in this one. And then the two little ones in the middle are for my Eco Tools. I have this fluffy brush and then my highlighter brush. I always put them in the exact same spots. And then I have my only MAC brush in the back. Get it? MAC in the back? Yeah. And then I have my Sigma brushes right here. And then these are all like my synthetic like concealer brushes and stuff. And yeah, so that is how I organize them. And they all have to be in those little pockets like at all times or I will freak out. But yeah, so that is that. Moving on to this little container, like I said, not sure where I got this. This kind of looks like it'd be from the Container Store. This one, these are little acrylic boxes. This one, my lipstick one, and this is the exact same thing on the other side. I think those are from the Container Store, so I'm going to see if I can find the link for them. This one is not full. As you can see, this one and this one are empty, so I have to find something to fill those up. But right here are my eyebrow gels. I have the Great Lash one and the e.l.f., so I keep those right there. In this back little pocket is all my NYX Jumbo pencils, so I just keep those stored there. Or there's actually a Wet n Wild one back here too. Any kind of like pencil-like cream substance. I don't know. Anything like a jumbo pencil goes back there. And then I have my tools here. I have my little CoverGirl wand that I use to separate my lashes. And then I have my my little e.l.f. eyeliner sharpener right there. And then in this little main pocket right here, I have my Milani brow kit and my eyelash curler. I don't know why I store things like this, but when I got it all, I just did it and it stuck with me. So that is now how I store it. So I always keep the stuff there. So moving on to my lipstick holder, I'm pretty sure if you just type any kind of acrylic lipstick case, this something similar will pop up. But I store most of my lip products here, but of course I have a lot more than just this, so I would need to get another one of these to store them all. But I like how this is like the same length as my little e.l.f. brush holder, because then I can put it right in front of it and it just matches, like it just looks really great. And since this is my makeup collection, I will go through all of these. So I have MAC Myth, MAC Plum Dandy, Berry M101, and Marshmallow. I have two of these little L'Oreal lip stain things I have it in Berry Persistence and Pink Resistance. Berry Persistent, Pink Resistance. So kind of similar names there. So I have those. I have a Glossy Box lipstick, another Glossy Box one, this red one, I don't even know where is it from, Deandra, don't know, it's really old. I have some Wet n Wild, some Revlon. This one is a drugstore, or this one is another Wet n Wild, I think. I actually don't know where that's from. I don't ever use it. And then this is another Revlon, a pink one. I have some of the NYX Soft Matte Lip Creams right here. And then I have my Wet n Wild lipsticks that I love. Those are amazing. I have what is this? I have a Lancome right here in Star of India. I have a Sephora Rouge lipstick. I have a Burberry, a little one that came in a glossy box. I have this one that's like unknown. I think it's Prescriptives. Let me see. Yeah, Prescriptives. I've never even heard of that. I don't know where I got this. It's just one of those random things that you have that you don't know how you got it. But I love that color. It's like a lilac color. It's really pretty. I have two of the Maybelline Color Whispers, a Maybelline Vivids, and where's this from? A Vincent Longo lipstick that was in a glossy box as well. And then back here I have all of my face brushes. So I have some e.l.f. I have IT Cosmetics. I have Real Techniques. I have Sigma, another Sigma one, e.l.f. blush brush, and then I have a Shani little fan brush, another Shani Cosmetics, some random ones. That's an e.l.f. fan brush. This one is Shani as well. This one is Mika Bella Cosmetics, just a random one that I have. Some ones down here. These are the ones I don't really use. These are two e.l.f. powder brushes that I kind of hate. I hate these things. I don't ever use them. I probably should throw them away, or give them to someone else. I have a Sigma foundation brush, Shani foundation brush, e.l.f. foundation brush, and another e.l.f. Ingold foundation brush, which I don't ever use foundation brushes because I don't really like them, but I will use them to blend out my concealers and such. Whew, okay, so sorry if I'm talking really fast. I don't want this video to be super long, but moving on to this next little one that is the exact same as that one, and I just have them on both sides of that, so that is kind of all symmetrical and pretty. In here I just have my makeup sponges and like one of these little round sponges things, and then I have some extra little eyeshadow sponge applicator things. I have my Makeup Forever Mist and Fix right here, and then my Urban Decay All-Nighter makeup setting spray. And then in the back I just have some lip glosses. I have the two, what are these called? These are the two Revlon ones. I have one in lilac and then one in the nude color. And I really like those, so I keep them up here because I use them a lot. This is just a random one that I just wanted to fill out these little containers. These are all like my squeezy tube lip glosses, which I don't really use that often, but I just thought I'd put them there because I have about the right amount to fill that up. And then I just have my baby lips that I reach for really, really often, so I put that right in the front. And then I'm still looking for two products to fill this up that isn't just totally random like that lip gloss, because I don't know, I just kind of want them to all be organized in a grouping matter. But yeah, so over here I just have my Simple Moisturizer that I use every day, so that's just sitting right here, easy to grab. And then in this little thing, don't know where I got this, I've had this forever, I just have my Revlon tweezers, this little pimple popper thing, that I got from the drugstore, not sure what brand it is, and then I have some Aesthetic Plus tweezers that are super sharp and stuff, and I use those to separate my lashes and such. So yeah, those are just sitting right there. So moving on to this little cubby or shelf in my desk, I have this thing that like pulls out, and it's like another acrylic makeup holder. So starting over here, these are all of my lip glosses and lip pencils, and I only have like 2 or 3 lip pencils, so they're at the bottom somewhere. They're like, yeah, they're in there. But these are all my lip glosses. I have e.l.f., I have Stila, I have a MAC Cream Sheen Glass, I have a L'Oreal Infallible, I have a Hard Candy lip gloss, which those are my favorite nude lip glosses. I have a NYX Mega Shine. Let's see, I have more e.l.f. I have some, this one was in a glossy box. There's a L'Oreal Hyperpigmentation lip gloss. What's in the bottom of these? I have this little Ellis Fast thing that I got in a glossy box that I don't really use because it's like brown. I have another, this is another L'Oreal Color Rich. Then I have a NYX lip liner in red. And then I don't know what that is. This is a, I don't even know who this is by. I just have a lot of like random stuff that I really have no idea where it's from, that I've just had forever because I don't really like throwing makeup away. And then back here I have if I can even reach back here, another one that I have no idea where it's from. And then one of these that I also don't know where it's from, but let me look at the thing. Okay, so this one is from Maybelline. It's like a lip plumper thing, but I don't really wear that. So those are at the bottom. The ones that I reach for most are these e.l.f. and Stila lip glosses. I like them a lot. And yeah, so those are my lip glosses. And then these are my L'Oreal and Revlon lipsticks. These are the ones that I keep away from this one because I have so many of them. Or not so many, but you know, they're all together. So I like to keep them together. This one is 311 Grenadine, Gold Opulence, Ferris Nude, Seafleur, Peach Fuzz, Tafita, or whatever. I still don't know how to say that. And then coming up back over here, I do have some more L'Oreals. These two are L'Oreal, and then it starts Revlon going down here. So this one is Andres Rose Carmine, really weird name, Really Rose. And then it starts to be Revlon over here. So this is Primrose, Vava Violet, Pink Pout, Certainly Red, and then I have a couple more Revlon ones over here. But these are the ones that did not fit in this one because I had too many L'Oreal ones. So I just kind of had to put them in this little side pocket right here. So I have Berry Hot, and then I have, the last one is Nude Attitude, if you can see that. And then the other one in here is just a NYX lipstick. Whoa, I'm like throwing things around. So that is a NYX lipstick in Orange Soda, and that's the Lip Smacking Fun Colors lipstick. And then in here I have some IT Cosmetics lipsticks that I haven't tried out yet, but I will soon. And then these are empty. Back there is empty. Don't have anything to put in them yet. So hopefully I'll get some more makeup and I can fill these babies out. Alrighty, so now we come up to these two shelves, which I have 2 of these little containers. These are just acrylic little containers. I'm sure you've seen them before or somebody knows where they're from. But yeah, in the first drawer I have my mascaras. I have so many. I have Maybelline 1x1. I have IT Cosmetics Hello Lashes. I have Rimmel Glam Eyes, Colossal by Maybelline, the Maybelline Rocket Volume. I have another Rimmel. I have the L'Oreal Double Extend, the L'Oreal Shocking Extensions. I have a Tarte one. And then, let's see if we can move some of these out of the way. Then I have a Show Off by, don't know who that's by. I have a CoverGirl, what's this called? You know what that is. I have a Bad Gal Lash, a Smoky Lash from Makeup Forever. The Bad Gal is by Benefit. I have a, what's that one? Oh my gosh, I'm forgetting all the names. Lash Perfection by CoverGirl. So yeah, I have a Smoky Lash in the back, and then I have a, what is this one? I have a Sumptuous Extreme, don't know who that's by. I got it in a glossy box. And then what's this one back here? Oh, that's a Smashbox Hyper Lash back there. I don't really use those because I don't like them. And then I have this one. This is an Ulta Legendary Lengths Mascara. I have the Million, is this Million? Or Voluminous False Lashes. I don't like that one either. Don't know why I have it still. And then I have another Maybelline Turbo Volume Express mascara and a CoverGirl Lash Blast Length. Whew, okay, so that is all my mascaras. That's not probably even going to close anymore because I've just messed it all up. But yeah, and then these candles are by Claro Candles. I'll put the link below. They like help charity and stuff like that, and so those are pretty cool. Alrighty, so next one down is all my face powders. I literally don't have any because I don't like a lot of face powders. I have the Stay Matte by Rimmel. I don't really like it that much. And then this is like my go-to every single day powder, which is the Sephora Mattifying Foundation Powder. Mine is in light, and that is like what I use every day, so that's pretty much what I reach for. And then in the back, I have two Mineral Powers by Maybelline. I have one in translucent and then one in classic ivory, and those were my favorite powder foundations before, but I've switched to the Sephora one. So that's it for powders. Oh, and I also have a Dream Matte powder by Maybelline, but I keep that in my bag because I use it on the go. So the next drawer down is my bronzers. I have two Hoola samples, and I need to get like a full-size Hoola because I love it. It's my favorite one. And then I have a Rimmel Natural Bronzer, which is almost gone. I've hit pan on that. I use this to like bronze up my body, not necessarily my face because I think it's a little bit too orange. But in the back, I have a MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Center of the Universe. I love that stuff. It's so pretty. And then I have a Too Faced Pink Leopard bronzing powder, but it's like all broken, almost gone, so I never use that. So now moving on to the second little container, the first drawer, I keep all of my eyeliners, my liquid eyeliners, my glitter liners, and stuff like that. So you can kind of see what I have. I have some e.l.f. cream liner, Maybelline Eye Studio, which is what I use every day for my liner. I have NYX The Curve liquid eyeliner. I have a Maybelline Stiletto. I have a color tattoo in here. I have some new NYC white eyeliner. I've got some Urban Decay, what are these, 24/7 Glide-On pencils. And then I have a bunch of hard candy and some NYX or e.l.f. I don't know what this is. Oh, hard candy again. I love hard candy's glitter liners. They're like amazing. I have my Illamasqua nude eyeliner. I have a Wet n Wild blue liner. What are these? Another Urban Decay one. I have an aqua liner from Makeup Forever. What else? I have a Shani Cosmetics eyeliner, just a black one. Then I have another Illamasqua, the orange one that I used in my orange tutorial. And then I have another hard candy liquid eyeliner, some more hard candy liquid eyeliner, the glitter ones as well. I love those. And some, what is this? This is probably Revlon, a Revlon Color Stay liquid eyeliner, a Sephora pencil liner, just a black one. And I think that's it. Oh, and then an Almay Intense Eye Color. So that's pretty much it for that drawer. Next drawer is my concealers drawer. So I have the Hard Candy Nobody's Perfect palette, which looks like that. I kind of like that. I don't use it too often, but I use it to clean out my eyeshadow. And then the rest is like all Maybelline Super Stays because I love them. They are like my favorite concealers. So I have a bunch of these ones. Oh, and then here's another one. And then I have two of the Hard Candy Glamouflages. Not crazy about those, but I guess if I really needed like a heavy duty concealer, I would use these, but not a fan. Then I have the Age Rewind that I have not thrown away yet, even though it's empty. I need to get another one of these because I absolutely love this. And then I have a Rimmel Match Perfection Concealer. That's alright. And then I have a bunch of these, this is another Rimmel Hide the Blemish Concealer. Don't ever use that. I don't really like these stick concealers that much. I have another little Hide the Concealer one. Or Hide the Blemish, not Hide the Concealer. Then I have a Revlon Color Stay concealer. Didn't really like that one either. I don't know why. Just didn't really like it. I have a CoverGirl concealer stick in Fair, which is what I used to put on my lips every day in high school to make my lips like super pale. But yeah, I really do like that for my lips, just to like mute them out. And then I have an IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye, which is just like a concealer for under eyes. This is alright. It's kind of thick, but it's good, I guess. And then some little Hard Candy little concealer pencil things, I guess. And then last but not least, I have a Some Kind of Gorgeous by Benefit, and that is it for my concealer drawer. So moving on to my favorite drawer of all, this is my primer drawer, which has like so many different kind of primers, face primers, eyelid primers, anything that you can imagine. I have the Stay Don't Stray, which is my favorite eyelid primer. I have my OC8 Professional Mattifying Gel, which is a great face primer for people who love to look matte, which I do. So I have that. I have I have the Tarte, what are these called? The Tarte Clean Slate Poreless and Clean Slate Flawless, which look like this. I absolutely love the poreless one. I think the flawless one is alright, but I think I would choose this one. Then I have the, what is it called? Urban Decay Makeup Base Primer. I have a That Gal by Benefit. It is a brightening primer. So I already said about that. Then I have just a sample of the Stay Don't Stray. Then I have a Tarte BB Cream sample that I wasn't too crazy about. I have a Touch in Soul. This is a skin base, pretty much just like a primer, but it's also like a moisturizer, so that's pretty cool. I have a Take a Deep Breath by Philosophy. This is a Energizing Oxygen Gel Cream Moisturizer. I have a Bodyography Foundation Primer, Urban Decay Primer Potion. I have a Tarte Clean Slate Creaseless, so it's basically like the other ones, but this one is for your eyes. Another Poreless sample. This is a Fresh, this is the Umbrian Clay Mattifying Serum, which I have been trying out lately, and I kind of like it. I have a HD High Definition Primer by Makeup Forever. I have a High Beam in here, which really isn't a primer, but I guess I just didn't have a place for it anywhere else. I have a Lorac Behind the Scenes Eye Primer. I have a Shadow Insurance by Too Faced. I have an Almade Smart Shade Perfect and Correct Primer. I have a Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer. I have a Sephora foundation primer, which looks like that. And then these two are like little perfume sticks that I got in a glossy box, and I had nowhere else to put them, so they were pretty and I put them there. So that is it for all my primers. I am kind of obsessed with primers, as you can see. So that is it for those two shelves. The only other things that I can talk about, because that is the end of my makeup collection, is this light right here. I don't remember where I got this. I think it was from an Office Depot or something like that. I mean, you can find these little lights anywhere. They're just like a clip-on light, and then it helps me to have better lighting when I'm doing my makeup. I think this is more like a reading light, but you know, you can use it for anything. Over here I have a Bath & Body Works candle. This is Marshmallow Fireside, my favorite one. And over here I have little containers to keep cotton balls and what are these called? Q-tips. So I'm pretty sure this container is either from, like I said, for all the other ones. I will try to find a link. Sorry guys. And then I just have a random plant in the back because I think plants make rooms look extra pretty, and then a painting that I did, and that is pretty much it. Oh, and a dream catcher. But yeah, so that is my makeup collection and storage video. I really hope that you found it helpful and enjoyed seeing all the makeup that I have. So check the down bar for info, and I will see you guys in my next video. Alrighty, bye guys.